Alright, hello. I thought I better just do a 2-second video on the dartboard and Madonna and Trump, okay? Because here's Madonna's birthday here, 8/16, and then here's the assassination attempt with Donald Trump, okay? 7/13/7/13. The number that is in between there is 7/19. And if you recall back to the chart of Lorraine, 7/19 and 7/18 are both on that diagonal that what I usually would call the cross of St. Andrew the Great Scot. And that crosses with 331, okay, and 311, and a couple other numbers as well, but just keeping it kind of relevant to what we've been talking about with 311, and also with Easter this year, 331. So I think this is I mean, I haven't said anything really about it, but it was just another one of those dates that just showed up between Madonna and Donald Trump, basically. So it was just another interesting date to pay attention to with Madonna for sure. Potentially croaking. I'm a bit late to this one, but probably nothing will happen. There's a couple more actual really nice dates coming up as well in August. So, but I thought I'd just mention that. I've got a couple other videos I want to do, but I just haven't had time tonight to do them. While I'm on the subject though of, I guess I could just whack this in here real quick because you might find this interesting, but it might just take me a second to show you. So while we're on the subject of this 7/30/13 here, notice that sort of is the bottom part of here, and notice it ties into 3/9, okay, and 9/3/9/30 is the Hoover Dam's birthday, okay, September the 30th. Eric Stoltz is on that day as well. And so this is interesting because this is the bottom numbers on this table shooting up to, reflecting with the top numbers, which are 521 numbers, which are to do with Christ, Christmas. And then if we look across here as well, with the 11/6, I'm going to show you something now that's really interesting to do with, because of all this stuff with the eclipses going on, right? So if we go back to what I've got here, is I have got, I'm going to go to the original where we started having our eclipses in the States, okay, back in 2017, that first one, which was here it is, August the 21st, which is Pluto numerology again, the 18th of February numerology, okay, when Pluto was discovered, right? So we've got that tie back in with Pluto as well. But this is the start of, this is the first big one coming across the States, okay? Next date on, 215. So those same numbers that are at the top of the dartboard, not quite the right order, the same numerology as the top of the dartboard. Then check out what we have next. July the 13th, okay, followed by 8/11, okay, August the 11th. But again, August the 11th, if we just take the numerology, the date, this interesting date coming up with 4/9, okay, 4/9 September the 4th is 118 days left in the year, okay. And then we move on, and there's actually some other interesting dates, January the 6th, and yada yada yada, and some of these other dates like December the 14th to do with Washington, and there's a few other dates in here that have got some relevance, but we aren't going to spend too much time on them until we get to October the 14th, 2023, and then our 4/8 April the 8th 2024 eclipse, and that's the completion right there. Okay, so this is kind of interesting, because if we fast forward on to when this kind of reoccurs again. Okay, so we want to whiz on to here. Okay, 2036, August the 21st again. Okay, so it's starting over again. Now check out what we have for our first date. So we had those numbers that were at the top of the dartboard, yeah, and then at the bottom of the dartboard was the 137, and now what we've got is we've got a cross completed here with this set of numbers. So this is the first this is the first thing here, showing us we're starting that cycle again. And then this was corresponding with Christmas numbers before, the top of the dartboard. Now this is the cross on the dartboard. This comes across horizontally across the dartboard. 116, okay, 611. And again, July 13th shows up underneath that cross, to do with, it's the next one on from the completion of the cross again. What's interesting about that is it happens in 2037, room 237. Yeah, and what do we have 2 days earlier than Trump's attempted assassination thing? I hope I was saying I hope I wasn't saying assassination, and not. I hope I was saying attempted assassination, but the Trump attempted assassination 2 days earlier, 3 days inclusive, 7/11, with the room 237 and Shelley Duvall. Okay, so this becomes really interesting. And then if we're going to look at the start of this cycle, and we've got this going on right at the start of it again, let's look at the end. Because something changes here, and I'll show you it. Here's the end of the cycle. Here's the October 14th date. Again, look at the 2042. Okay, kind of similar to 2024 numerology. And then April the 9th is replacing 4/8. And so that was the date that I was kind of looking at in, well, the numerology I was looking at in September with 4/9. Okay, so this is really interesting, to say the least. With I don't know, it's just really interesting with the fact that this is on this other July 13th is 2037, room 237. So yeah, I thought, well, might as well just plonk it in there. So there you go. So we've got some eclipse stuff and dartboard. So dartboard and eclipse references for the assassination attempt. Pretty cool. Alright, I'll catch on another one soon. I've got a whole bunch more. I've just got videos coming out of the wazoo right now that I could do. So anyway, well, we've already missed 7:19. I don't know, maybe something will transpire first thing in the morning. I don't know, but anyway, yeah, that's it, done. All right, cheers, bye.